Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And JJ, this highlight video was brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our football coverage is sponsored by our friends at Memorial Care. All of our Cabrillo High School athletics coverage is sponsored by the Cohen family. And it is Long Beach Gives this month, so please help support Long Beach's nonprofits.
Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. That's quite a list. We love that. And we're out at Cabrillo for the start of more league play with Compton in the house. And that means the Compton band is here. JJ, it's like Christmas come early. We love the Compton band and cheer so much.
They, my favorite. They bring so much swagoo to these events. And I love the old school feel. They are teaching things to these kids that they were teaching in like 1970.
Speaking of teaching, Jags quarterback Luis Haro out with an injury. He's coaching up the young pup, freshman Fernando Llanos. Interesting, we have two freshman quarterbacks in this game. Compton's Francis Madera, the primary passer, so two ninth graders slinging the pill. Both teams 2-2 on the year, looking to start more league play with a win, and Compton came out running it like they always do. Deontay Dill, great carry up the middle for a first down.
The Jags defense was already locked in. Sophomore Dylan Edwards with a great tackle in the hole right there. Uno on him.
Yeah, he's a really great tackler in the middle of that defense. Compton with the miscue here on the handoff. Demian Love's going to fall on it. Big play for the Jags. They are going crazy. I mean, Love is never logical after all.
That's big love. That's what that is, actually.
Absolutely. Cabrillo offense looking to cash in for points. Dejon Pittman, the sophomore, over the middle with that grab. Then a nice catch and run on a 4th and short. Important to get ahead of those sticks and keep the chains moving for Cabrillo on their first drive. Yeah, we're going that way, Dejon.
Nice running throw as well. Then it's Antonio Elam with a great run. He had 12 totes for 81 yards tonight.
Compton defense battling back, though. Jaden Brewer and Dwayne Douglas making Llanos sandwich. Jags would fall on the fumble, and then Elam again making up that ground by running hard. I mean, he's just refusing to go down through the entire Compton defense here. Gains 20 yards down to the 20, and they're just going to keep giving it to Deuce.
Why not? He is loose, getting down to the Compton 10-yard line there. Then on 4th and goal, it's Llanos keeping it himself, punches it in, and with the finger roll like LT. My guy. Jags take a 6-0 lead early here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a great drive there. 2 drives cover more than the first quarter. I mean, it's just classic Compton football. Jags D doing a nice job against the run game. That's stone cold Manu Sagale. Oh, hell yeah. But the Babes would eventually get rolling. Madera goes out to Dill. That's a 17-yard gain as he fights through the Jags defenders.
And then my guy John Bledsoe plowing it down the road into the Cabrillo red zone. That dude just runs hard, and I love it.
Yeah, now Compton facing a 4th and goal at the Cabrillo 2-yard line. Callie B is going to call timeout, talk it over. Make sure you got the right play here. This is a big moment in this game.
The end around to the freshman Nate Willard, and he is in to tie it up. Young guns all over this game, getting it done.
Yeah, very young team, like really on both sides, to be honest. We're 6-6 going to the half as Compton was able to punch that in on 4th down. Then Cabrillo gets the ball first after halftime, and they pound it on the ground. Kewan Foster picks up a dozen yards as he, again, refusing to go down. Then on 3rd and 9, Llanos rolls out and hits Pittman for 11 along those sidelines. And this is not quite a celebration, JJ. He is going to hit the stanky leg, and you don't like to see that because that probably means a cramp.
Yeah, it does mean a cramp. He'd be okay. I'm glad that ref didn't throw a flag.
But the Compton defense would stiffen up. Sophomore Denzel Lloyd gets the tackle for loss to stop the Jags on this drive. That means they're going to have to settle for a field goal try. Moises Estrada puts it up, and just off the upright. Could have been a Cabrillo lead, but we remain tied at 6.
Wait, is that a double thump? We'll come back to it. It was tough sledding for that Cabrillo offense after that. This one is going to be ruled incomplete. Compton all over the backfield.
And Compton in the 4th quarter put their hands in the ground, got in tight in the double wing, and went to work.
Like you do.
This run is going to set up a 4th and 2 in Cabrillo territory. Compton's going to go for it. They're going to trust their freshman quarterback in a big spot, and Madera keeps it himself up the middle to move the chains as they just, Compton really wears you down, and then Bledsoe like a bullet up the middle down to the Cabrillo 2-yard line. And at this point, you know who's going to get the ball with a chance to score.
Oh, yeah.
John for all the dogs. 6.
So we rewind.
Compton takes the lead here, 13-6, with 7:21 left to play. Jags really need a shot of life on offense. Llanos winds up deep for Pittman, drops it in, 33-yard gain to the Compton 34, and this is an awesome moment between two competitors as Pittman and Bledsoe show love.
I love this so much. More league versus everybody. Let's go.
Awesome stuff. But the Compton defense would make the play as Jordan Brewer and Dwayne Douglas are all over this one. This also had a personal foul on Cabrillo on this play. Penalties killed the Jags. 20 penalties for 185 yards in this game.
Ugh.
Really tough for Cabrillo.
Yeah, can't do that. Compton back to the ground. It is John Magic John Don. 421 carries, 104 yards for 6. Just milking the clock. This is exactly what Compton does. They've had so many guys like John Bledsoe who run just like this. Hard as a mother flower.
Nice play by Pittman here on 4th down. That's going to force a turnover on downs with 39 seconds left. So the Jags deep in their own end. They need a miracle. And on 4th and long, the throw goes up, and it's a dill pickle. That will end it. Deontay Dill wraps it up as time expires with the INT, and Compton has come to the west side and picked up a victory. You can see that sideline's very fired up about it as they hold on and win it 13-6. Not a pretty game, but they will take the dub.
Compton is going to be at Wilson next week while Cabrillo travels to Lakewood. We're going to have all of that more league coverage for you. And please, if you can, help with Long Beach Gives this month, September 21st, helping all of the nonprofits here in Long Beach.
And for coverage of all sports going on in the LBC, you're already in the right place, the562.org.